All right, y'all. I gotta go get the screen. I have not even got the screen. It should be dry. I'll be right back while I wait. Oh, my hair's sticking up. I'm looking crazy, but it's all good. I'm just going to get the screen real quick because I checked it earlier and it was like a one little spot that was not dry, but it should be definitely dry now. Definitely. All right. I think it's good. I hope I put it in a good spot. I was kind of in a rush. We about to find out though. We gonna find out. Let me see. So how y'all doing today? I'm using these skinny screens. Oh, I hope I ain't messing nothing up. I'm using these thin screens and they don't really fit on my press. So I have to use the thing. What's up, Dimps? What's up, Dimps? What's up, Beverly, Liz, Elijah, Chris, Deborah? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good day today. Let me see. I'm trying to push back my so I can have my tripod back a little bit up. Hopefully, hopefully that's good right there. What's up, Nicole? How you doing? Tisha, sweet, sweet brown bat. My bad. I couldn't read that at first. I'm a little bit slow. Turning on the equipment. How y'all doing today? Let me know. Let me know where y'all watching from. So I got these right here. I have these Vivor screens right here. As y'all see, Vivor. So these screens are thinner than the regular screens that I normally use. So I got these little, it was a yardstick from Lowe's, but you can just use a piece of wood or anything. It don't have to be nothing special. So I just have to use that in order to make my, make this thing work out right. So you can put it below the screen or you can put it on top of the screen, whatever your choice. I usually put it on top. I'm trying below this time. I probably should just try where I usually do it. It just slid down on one side. I'm just gonna do it up at the top like I been doing. And let's see. I'm gonna just put it on here for now, and then I'm gonna adjust it to where I need it to be in just a sec. So I'm just working on a couple of orders. I got a kid's birthday shirt. It's an all over sublimation print, and I just got some of my adhesive on my hand. All right, Sweet Brownback is from Virginia. Distinct is in Florida. Liz says, Chris in my neck of the woods. Oh, Pennsylvania. Chris is watching from Pennsylvania. What's up, Go Getters? All the way from Maryland. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Um, yeah, I got a big mess in my shop. I'm getting ready to get rid of some equipment so that I can have more space and I can have somewhere to put my laser. Let me see. I'm looking for a shirt so that I can do a test print on real quick. This one will work. All right. Good, y'all see. So I don't have that many shirts to screen print. I never did turn my thing on. Let me put it on program number 1, which is cotton, because I'm using cotton. I'm printing on cotton today, so. All right. So it should be right here. So that should be lined up with the edge of it. All right, that should be about centered. I'm gonna go ahead and take my screens up. I'm definitely in the woods. I'm in the hey, I'm deep in the woods too. So this little town that I live in, I don't even know if we got 5,000 people living here. I think we got like maybe 3,000 something people live here. Nicole is in Chi-Town. Chi-Town, I said Chi-Town. Chi-Town, my bad. So I'm just taping up the screen, the edge of the screen, so that the ink don't go through on the edges. So I just rolled out last week. I was doing gift baskets at this time. So we roll right into t-shirts, and I got a gift basket that goes along with that all over shirt that I'm gonna print after I finish this screen printing. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm screen printing. Well, y'all gonna have to wait till I print it first, cause it's it's a very detailed small design that the only way you'll be able to do it is possibly DTF or screen printing, and I don't even know if it's very fine and thin. What's up, Crafting Away? How you doing? Tisha in Detroit. What's up, Sylvia? How you doing? I'm gonna go on the other side over here so that I don't have to keep moving the camera, and I'm just gonna put some ink on here because I don't have any I didn't put any ink on here yet. Well, I gotta get this place cleaned up, y'all. I've been like moving stuff so that I could do so like I was doing gift baskets, so I had to move stuff so that I could do the gift baskets. Let me see what ink this is I got. That's the trifecta. We don't want to use that for cotton. We're gonna use this nevertheless store brand white plastisol. That's what we're gonna use. Make sure it's no other ink on here before I use this. So we don't have that many shirts to do. I printed for this business. I've been printing for them for several years now, but they just decided they wanted to switch the logo up and make it just a pocket logo. So that's what we doing today. It's just gonna be a pocket logo. It's just gonna be a quick little run. Let me see. I'm gonna just move this out the way and put it up top. I don't have the top on it, but it's gonna be alright. So what y'all been up to today? Did y'all work today? Did y'all take today off? Let me know. I was gonna take today off and just get started in the morning, but I had people calling me and stuff. So I just went ahead and came over here and was like, let me go ahead and get to work and get some things done. So let's see. I just gotta put some ink on here so it can slide easy. And I'm gonna take it beneath the dryer real quick. Let's see. Probably don't even need that middle one. All right. So I'm gonna just do the test print real quick. And the test print would be all right. All right. Look, I'm gonna just let y'all look at this. Y'all may not be able to see it that good because it's that little small pocket logo, the Taqueria Conchitas with the tacos and nachos and burrito right there. So that's just how detailed it is. So it's a very detailed print now. So I'm looking for a mentor. I watched you on YouTube. Liz said I was off today. You just watch. That's how you did today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look, I've been I had my son had practice today, so I had to take him to practice. But I wasn't gonna work today. I'm using 160 mesh. I'm using 160. Thanks, crafting away. Yeah, I mostly have like 160, 180 mesh. I have some 110s, but I prefer to use like a higher mesh. I have a couple of 200 mesh, but I don't really use it like talking about. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just smelling something that's burning. I don't know, maybe. Let me see. Let me make sure, because as y'all know, those of y'all that's been with me for a minute, I started a fire in my oven not too long ago. I burned up some shirts, or not some shirts, some hoodies. That's even more money wasted, burning up hoodies. And move this out the way. So, yeah, I just got to double check. That's one thing when you screen print. There are smells that kind of let you know what's going on. You know if the ink is curing correctly by the smells. You know if you're burning something up by the smells. It's just you know you just have to pay attention. What's up, Soyuni? You just have to pay attention. Soyuni, I'm gonna have to you can call or text me because I remember last time I was on here you were saying something about you need to talk to me or something. But my email is messed up right now, so yeah. I didn't even test this to make sure it was in the right place, y'all. Let me do this one more time. Cause I'm just starting this. I'm just starting this right here when while the whole video is live. Usually I go ahead and set everything up so all I gotta do is print once I get on here, but because I wasn't going live, I just was like, let me go live for a minute. I didn't set nothing up. Okay. So we should be right here. That's that's over a little further than it needs to be. But it's gonna be all right because that design is big. And just make sure that it is down. Let me see. About 4 inches. Let me see where it's gonna be. Yeah, that should be alright. I'm gonna do just this one other test print just to be sure. What's up, Randall? How you doing? Alright. This could be up a little higher. So I think it's down a little lower than it needs to be. Yeah, it is down a little lower than it needs to be. So we're gonna bring it up some. About right there. Ah, I got ink on my finger. Ink on my finger. Use the lasers. I'm using the lasers. I'm using the lasers. They on there. I didn't I don't know if you can see them. Let me see. I can turn the lights off so you can see them. But I always use the lasers. Can you see them better now? I'm using them. But the thing is, the lasers depend on what I printed last. And what I printed last was a little kid's shirt because I had to take that little kid's platen off. So that's what the lasers are lined up for. I haven't fooled with the lasers. It's been a minute since I screen printed. But yeah, I am using the lasers. I'm gonna do one more test print so that I can make sure that's in the right place. Let me see. I'm trying to find. Yeah, this is the longest part of screen printing is when you're trying to set it up. Usually I skip this part on video and I just have it ready to print. And one thing I don't like printing is pocket logos. I don't like printing pocket logos. I would rather print just a big print because with pocket logos, all of these shirts are large and extra large, so it won't be a problem because they would pretty much be printed in the same location. But when you have like smalls, then you got like the X, double X, and bigger sizes, you have to adjust it for that, and it's not all gonna be in the same place. So, all right, so we got it here. I'm gonna see. That should be about right, I believe. Yeah, I think we in a good spot now. That's where it's at now. So I'm gonna run it through the dryer real quick. And yeah, I think it could even go up just a little bit more because that is that's a lower shirt. Yeah, we're gonna bring it up just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Alright. That should be good right there. I should have just did it the right way and adjusted the lasers and then all I gotta do. But every screen printing press don't have lasers. This is my fourth screen printing press. It's the first one that I've had that's got lasers. So what's up, just paper crafting? How you doing? But yeah, I'm using the lasers, but not how I should be using them, I guess. All right, I'm gonna just one more time print this same shirt right here in the same place, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. And y'all gonna see how quick these things are knocked out once you got everything set up. I know that's not a bad place, but I felt like it needed to be up a little bit higher. All right. Look, y'all ain't gonna be able to tell which one is which, but the one that's higher. So that's what we at right there. I'm gonna go ahead and load these bad boys on and go ahead and start printing. And let me take these off. So I only have 15 of these to print. And as y'all see with all of that detail, that wouldn't be something you could do with vinyl. You would have to either DTF or screen print. I mean, maybe you could do it with vinyl, but I wouldn't want to be the one to do it with vinyl because it's like little dots. and they will be coming up when you're trying to weed because they're so small. So I got, actually it's like 18 of these. I got 15 large and 3 extra large. And I got another screen print order that I'm probably gonna do it Wednesday. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna go live though. I might do it tomorrow, but I gotta get in here quick tomorrow. I got some packages coming in tomorrow so that I could finish the order, the second order I'm gonna be working on. All right. So we started on number 1. And it's just this quick when you're screen print. But because I'm screen printing white ink, have to put at least 2 layers. Two layers of ink at least. When we put the second layer, we'll just check and make sure it's good. If it's good, we don't need another layer. If it look like it is not opaque, because I like for mine to be opaque, then we'll do another layer. All right, so we back at number 1. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna look at it and make sure it is good. We're gonna do one more. And let me see. I'm gonna slide this dryer up a little bit. I'm gonna take it around again because it wasn't quite dry. I might not have needed that extra one if I would have got it all the way dry. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Did you start with sublimation? No, I started doing vinyl first. I actually did start doing sublimation last. And when I started out and I was looking for ways to print, I did not want to do sublimation. And the reason I didn't want to do it is because I was like, okay, you have to print on polyester shirts in order for it to work properly. Like you have to print on special shirts, and I was like, I didn't want to have to print on special shirts. So that was the reason that I did not start with sublimation right away. But I was not thinking about like all the other things because I was mostly thinking, okay, I want to start a t-shirt business, and I wasn't thinking, okay, sublimation is very versatile. Like out of all the ways to print, sublimation is the most versatile way because you can do so many different items with sublimation. Like you don't ever have to print t-shirts and you can make a lot of money doing sublimation. Like photographers, if you don't even do t-shirts and you are a photographer, you can make a lot of money selling different things to your customers, like all kind of things. Okay, actually, this one gotta go back on dry. I'm out of sync on my screen print. Okay, so this what it's looking like right here. That's what it's looking like. Y'all see all that detail in there? It's a lot of detail. But yeah, if I had it to do all over again, I believe I would start with sublimation because it's really the easiest way because you don't have to do no weeding. The only thing is, you do have to, if you're doing t-shirts, you have to have a 100% or high content polyester in order for it to look bright and stay in the shirt. But you can do so many different things. Mugs, you can do it's all kind of different photo frame things that you can do. You can do keychains. I mean, it's just so much to do. I can't even name everything, but I do have a video. Well, actually, I don't think I had a video made available right now, but it's just so many options when you're doing sublimation. And I heard somebody before say that sublimation limits you, and it really don't. Actually, sublimation makes it so that you don't just offer t-shirts. Like if you're doing vinyl, you can do like tumblers and mugs and stuff like that too. But it ain't nothing like a, a full color photo quality print. There's nothing like that. Y'all get to see in a minute when I do this all over sublimation shirt. What's up, Robin? How you doing? What's up, that Fab Life? But yeah, if I had it to do over again, like if you just because you can convert printers, I probably would start out with sublimation, and because it gives you so many options. But it's also nothing wrong with starting out with vinyl because for years I've told people vinyl is the way to go. That's if you want to start a t-shirt business, because you can do vinyl and you can do decals. For anybody that's new, that's the shirt right there. That's the design. I mean the logo. As y'all see, it is very detailed. Very, very detailed. So how quick I'm printing these, if you imagine weeding all that and hoping not to lose any pieces. So if you are just starting out and you start out with sublimation and you order some DTF transfers, you can offer the best of both worlds, printing on dark and light colors. And if y'all do need some DTF transfers, y'all can check out my homie Jesus over at bestdtfusa.com. He's got super fast shipping and good quality. I ordered 200 transfers from him, and they came real fast. They came before I was even expecting them. I just happened to be here when they came because I wasn't expecting them for another 2, 3 days, and he got them bad boys here quick. Think I gotta check this because we back on number one. Almost back at number one again. I'm getting ready to try to do an all over hoodie. All right, we are good. Thought I saw white ink on there. I thought I had some ink on my finger for a minute. What's up, zombie? How you doing? So what are y'all working on this week? Let me know what y'all got going on this week. I'm gonna be well, I got a few orders right now to do, and I'm gonna be working on cleaning up this shop, and I'm probably gonna be figuring out what equipment I'm gonna sell because I gotta get some more space. It seemed like when I first started, I didn't have that much equipment, and I was in a very small building, and I outgrew that after a few years, and now it seemed like I'm just taking up so much space in this new building. I don't feel like I have outgrown the building, but it's just I got so much extra stuff. Like I got 5 heat presses. I don't need five. I mean, yeah, heat presses. I don't need 5 heat presses. So I got that laser, and I don't really have anywhere to put the laser unless I put it in the way back, and I don't want to have to put it way back there where like my screen screen printing washout booth and stuff is at. I don't want to have to put it way back there. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and after I take this last shirt off, I'm gonna run in here and turn on my heat press because I should have already turned that on since I'm doing a live video. Usually I don't turn the heat on until I'm getting ready to use it to keep it from being so hot up in here. Because then I have to pump the air conditioner up. But the weather is not too cold or too hot. So I probably won't have to turn it on. I'm gonna put this last one on here, and then I'm gonna run over here and see where's the front of the shirt is. turn my heat press on so I can be ready for this all over sublimation print coming up next. I'll be right back. So while I'm over here flipping this heat press on and having to step over all of these basket making supplies, y'all let me know, what is your favorite way to print and why? What is your favorite way to print and why is that your favorite way? T-Town, what's up? I'm just refreshing after my big event from yesterday. Made shirt live at wrestling. All right, all right. Oh man, T-Town, did you do a live? That would have been awesome to see. But you know, sometimes when you're busy, you don't have time to do that. Lisa of 3 says sublimation. Why? Why do you like sublimation so much, Lisa? Why is that your favorite? Screen printing is my favorite way, especially if I have to do a lot because it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier to do. It's the cheapest way to print. Once you have your equipment, screen printing is super cheap. So you can buy a container of ink. Ink has went up a little bit. I'm gonna say a quart of ink for about 40 bucks. You buy a quart of ink for about 40 bucks. And you can probably print hundreds of shirts. Maybe depending on your screen mesh and how you print and stuff like that. Now your white ink, you are going to use more white ink. Most people want white ink. Most people want white ink printed. And then the white ink also you have to do two layers of ink, at least 2 layers of ink. Unless you are going for the vintage look. But I like for my prints to be opaque. Nothing wrong with vintage, but I just like everything to be opaque. All right, we are back at number 1. Let me check this out and see what it's looking like. Yeah, we're gonna go over it one more time while I check and see. No, I do have an unlisted video on the channel. I did a time lapse of about 3/4 of the video. I'll be making a better. All right, all right. I'm gonna have to check that out. Y'all, if y'all are interested in seeing what it's like printing live, y'all make sure y'all check out T-Town. Let's see. T-Town said in about how many days? Oh, later this week. So by the end of the week, y'all can check that out. Sublimation because it's so versatile. And at first, I was intimidated until I kept doing it. Yeah, sublimation is it's a little different because it's you gotta know what you're doing with it because if you are printing shirts and you don't know what you're doing, you can make it ghost. And then like tumblers and different things like that, you gotta take stuff down correctly. It's a little bit to learn, but once you get it, I think sublimation is fun too. I always like my favorite way to print is screen printing, but I always like to see the results of sublimation. Cause like when you print sublimation, your initial transfer does not like the transfer when you first print it out. It don't really do it justice until that heat hit it. When that heat hit it and make it real bright, That's when you really you really see what you're working with. All right. When I was doing DTF, I did like DTF. Like as far as printing my own transfers, I like that. I don't really like standing over that heat press though. That's another thing that makes me like screen printing better. It was a great day just on the. Oh, all right, that's awesome. One day of sales. Who y'all? You think you can't make money? You think you can't make money screen printing or printing T-shirts? I'm saying screen printing right there, T-Town shirts. And what was you? How was you printing T-Town? And you can, and I'm asking T Town how he was printing, but you can make money. Like even if you have the transfers, you can make a lot of money if you can find a live event or just some designs that people like. If it's one or two colors, big or the screen print transfer. Lisa says, "Congrats, T Town. I love when my heat resistant warms up the room, especially with these last cold days. Yeah, it has been pretty cold, but it's supposed to be getting warm, so I'm hoping it's gonna continue to get warm. Vinyl and heat press, I don't have the room for screen. Hey, Rhonda, my first screen printing press was not what I got now. This, I've had my own business since like legitimately since 2007. I had started a video editing business in 2006, and I was like filming weddings. I was filming, like making DVDs, music videos, stuff like that. And then when I went and filed my taxes, I was telling my tax lady, I was like, yeah, I do. I was telling her what all I do. And she was like, hey, do you realize a lot of the equipment and stuff that you purchased to do what you're doing is you can write off? So right then I was like, we gonna pause this and reschedule, and I set my business up. What's up, Marcel? How you doing? What's up, Marilyn? Says I'm new on the t-shirt scene. All right, well, it's a lot of different. I do a lot of different types of print. It's a lot of info here on YouTube. So, all you gotta do is watch. That's how I learned how to start my business. I never seen nobody screen print or do any of this until I did it myself and started going to the shows. Tisha says I need larger heat press. I have 15. Hey, I'm getting ready to sell at least one of my 15, my 16 by 20 heat presses, maybe two, just to clear out some space. Cause like, I don't know, like if y'all have seen my shop, how junky it is right now because I just got too much stuff, and mentally I feel like how my shop look. That's what I feel like mentally. I like my screen printing transfers, but I do love sublimation. I love sublimation. It's really nice. I've been watching you for a while. I've been doing vinyl and some sublimation, heat press transfers, and two presses. Yeah, and like with the you can like with the transfers, or even if you can set up and do screen printing live, it's just a lot of money to be made in screen printing, in screen printing, in t-shirt printing. I'm saying screen printing because y'all know that's my favorite way to print. Okay, there was 3 extra large, and the rest of them is gonna be 2X. I mean, regular large. And I guess Gildan is changing their stuff up again, y'all, because they got black tags in here, which I like the black tags better because the black tags make it easier to see your sizes and stuff. Because those gray tags, sometimes it can be hard to see, or at least for me, because I have gotten to the point where it's hard to see close up. So I'll be having to put these glasses on. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing off. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these things laid out, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I'm about to do for this all over print. Y'all, I gotta go back and watch the from the other day when I was selling the gift baskets, when I had that little boy to come in here and buy the gift basket for his girlfriend. I want to go back. I want to go back and check that out because I was telling my nephew about it because that's his one of his friends or whatever. I don't know if they really friends, but they're in the same grade. They know each other. So it's a potential friend, I guess. Okay, let me see. I want to learn what type of paper they use for screen print and transfer. It's screen print and transfer paper. I got some. You can get it from Ryanet. Fisher says, and I like to hack with Sub. I will be interested when you're ready to sell. All right, I'm probably this week. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna sell and go ahead and post it up. I got all the boxes for everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to just sell it for a reasonable price, just to kind of get rid of some stuff because I got too much stuff in here. But I'm gonna do it. I'm selling for a reasonable price, and for the shipping, you'll have to choose if you want to ship with insurance on it or not, which is more. I recommend shipping with insurance, but however you tell me to ship it, that's how I'm going to ship it. I got a big junk pile up in here. Look, this is my screen print transfers right here. It's just like that on one side, and then that's the other side. So I'm going to just sit this up here, and I'm going to check to see if this heat press. I don't know if I can even bring y'all in the room with me. I bought a brand new flash drive, and man, where did you get it from, Tisha? Because I'll be trying to send that thing back. I got a flash dryer. Look, I probably will be trying to get rid of this in a minute, but right in that box up under all those baskets, that's a flash drive that I was supposed to be doing a video on, and I haven't even opened it yet. And then I got my flash drive that I use. And I got another flash dryer in the back, so I don't need a third flash dryer. So I'll probably be getting rid of that too. I got two like 15 by 15 heat presses that's like the auto presses. One of them came in not working. So I have not been able to do the video on that, and I haven't tried contacting the people about it. So I'm gonna have to contact them and see what they're gonna do, because I started doing the video. That I'm sure they don't want me to put the video up how I got it now. I done had it too long to return it. Yeah, maybe you can figure it out, because if it's not like broken, it's probably a wire or something that came loose. If you know somebody that do that type of stuff, maybe they can figure it out for you. I tried the Sublimation ink. Oh yeah, I haven't tried it since then. I did it because that company I was working with wanted me to do it. Tisha says I need a larger press, if so I need it. Have you ever done the screen print transfers yourself? Yeah, that Fab Life. I have a video where I did the screen print transfers. I don't know if I still have any around, but I did them, and I put the names on the back of jerseys. But yeah, I put names on the back of jerseys with the screen printed transfer. So this is the print I'm about to do. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this in here, and then I'm gonna bring y'all in here so that I can show y'all. And before I do all that, I'm gonna bring y'all in here. I got like a big old junk pile of stuff up in here. So I don't know. I'm trying to find some space for y'all. Like this big box of gift basket supplies. Let me see if I can move it out the way enough for y'all. All right. Maybe that's good enough. I'm gonna grab these scissors so I can cut this sheet. Where? Oh, here they are. Oh, this can't even fit through the door. I accidentally had it turned to block me from court. I'm supposed to get some of the transfers. Still waiting. Yeah, I'm not offering those screen print transfers right now. See, you when you asked me for those transfers, you wanted two colors. If you would have wanted one color, I would have been sending them. But I don't know how to do two colors. That time that I did them, that was an experimental time. But if you find something one color, I can go on and knock that out for you and send them. But if it's two colors, I have never done two colors. Like with doing the screen print transfers, it's not like screen printing because you're printing on paper, and the paper does not, like with the t-shirt, it kind of absorbs the uh it kind of absorbs the ink a little bit, but like with the paper, it just sits right on top of the paper. So when you try to print that second layer, you could mess it up or whatever. So I think if I'm gonna do the transfers, it'll be best if I just start out doing one color, and then maybe if that go well, then maybe I can learn how to do more than one color. But yeah, I can't do more than one color right now. But if you find a design that's only got one color, I probably can go on and do that and send it out to you. Cause I have like that was my first time doing them. Because this paper is so thin, I'm gonna do two layers. I need to get some more of that brown paper. Actually, I'm not gonna do two layers. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. The heat press is still heating up. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna grab some of these other things real quick while the heat press is heating up. And I got, oh, my lint roller is over here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this extra small because she was like a 4 or 5, but I don't have a 4 or 5. I got a 4 and I got a 5 6. But she put like 4 or 5 slash extra small, so we're gonna go with that. How long does that take to warm up? Yeah, the heat press is fine. It's just the heat press. It ain't nothing fancy. It's just a big heat press. Now this shirt right here, it is not 100% polyester. If y'all watch the last live video that I posted, y'all can see that this is not the best the best to print on. But if you don't have anything to compare it to, you won't really know no difference. But because of the size that she said, this is the only one I have in this size, in the extra small. So we're gonna go with it. If y'all want to know what the best shirt that what I think the best shirts are to print on, y'all can check out that live stream because I compare and just show y'all what the prints look like. and the brands and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all check that video out. And y'all can see where this shirt, which is a Port and Company, where it ranks on here, on there. All right. So we gotta get the little piece to go inside here. Let me see. Do I have one already cut? Maybe. Nope. That one already been printed on. So we're gonna have to cut another one. Let me see. I got this sheet over here. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and flatten this shirt out. Then we're gonna get ready to print. Have you ever used the Sign Master machine? No, I have not. Mine right here, I use Rollins. That's my cutter. I got two rolling cutters. Both of them are 24 inch. That's the GS 24, and the other one is the GX 24. And I usually keep all of my equipment covered to protect it from dust. All right, that should be good on that. And I got all kinds of stuff in the way, y'all. I'm surprised y'all can. Well, you can kind of see, but you see all that. I gotta put all this stuff back up. You thought you saw a transfer sitting under the paper. I have a brown sheet up under here. It's not a transfer, it's just a brown sheet. Talk on it. Look at that. Oh, that's on the back, so that's fine. It's this brown paper right here. It's just a thicker brown paper. And I like, in order to not mess up my heat press, because as y'all see how big the shirt is compared to the transfer. So that's what the transfer is looking like. So you want to have a cover sheet beneath it. Let me see if I can get y'all on here good, because let me see if I can get y'all a little further back or up higher or something. I don't know. I just want y'all to be able to see good. Yeah, that's what that is, Chris. All right. So I'm gonna turn this. Let me see. Well, that little part gonna be annoying. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. It'll be all right. My bad. I'm probably ain't y'all right now. Maybe that's better right there. So all I'm doing is filling around the shirt so that I can make sure that everything that I need to be printed is gonna be printed. So we're gonna pull this over this way a little bit. All righty. and make sure that the neck part is right there. So we good to go. It's real easy on these smaller shirts, but when you got the bigger shirts, sometimes it can be a problem lining it up right. But that should be good right there. What's up, Levi? I think that one in your hand was what I saw. I thought you placed the white paper over. No, you can put it on there and tape it down and do it the backwards way where it will be at the bottom. But people usually do that if they print in front and back. But I just take it off. And Elijah says, I'm so loving that big press. Thanks. I like using the big press too. It saves you from having to do all those different presses. Marcel says, make sure you hit the thumbs up for seeing. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Marcel. I need more thumbs up. I don't know exactly how long. I'm gonna say about 30 minutes, but I am not sure. I could go back because when I first came in here, it was not exactly warmed up. I would have to go back in the video and see when I came in here and warmed it up. All right. I hope this thing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab it off of there. Voila. That's what it's looking like right there. I didn't even take that off the screen for y'all to see it, but that's what it's looking like. And it's not as bright as it could be because it's not on a 100%. It's not on a 100% polyester, so it could be a little brighter. Let me throw this paper in the trash, and I'm gonna let y'all zoom in on it a little bit. Let me take y'all off of this stand, and let me try not to get my fingers in the way, because usually when I go back and look at it, I see that I had my fingers in the way. So that's what it's looking like right there. It's not the brightest because it's not 100% polyester, and because I do this, I can really tell. And I don't know, y'all probably can tell from the video, those of y'all that do this especially, but that's what it's looking like. Thank y'all. I need that roll press like one has for sublimation. Hey, unless you, I don't know, like, I think this press that I got is fine. And I looked at different presses, but this one probably take up the least amount of space unless I get a smaller press. So that's what this is looking like right here. It's ready to go. Take this out. And that's what it's looking like right here. Would you buy a desktop DTLs? Do you think it's a big print difference between? I had a desktop and I had a 24-inch. The 24-inch is way faster. The desktop ones are kind of like if you printing just for yourself, but if you gonna be printing, thank you, T-Town. If you are gonna be printing a lot, unless you're only gonna be printing a few shirts, I would recommend getting the biggest press that you can. But yeah, my bad. I'm just checking it out. But that's what it's looking like. I gotta do a Paw Patrol gift basket tomorrow when the stuff come in. How does that not bleed through the back of the shirt? I've never had it bleed through the back of the shirt. I don't know why people say that it'll bleed through the back of the shirt. Like now, because the shirts are thin, you can see, you can see through it right there. But as far as right here, I can't even see. Like you can see, it's not the design is not printed on the back of the shirt. And I don't know why people always put they. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody do it, but some people be like, you have to put paper on the inside of the shirt. I never had to put paper on the inside of the shirt. Now, when I first started doing DTF, I put some paper on the inside of the shirt because I didn't know what I was doing. So, upon doing more research, I saw that you do not need to do that. And I'm doing all over, so I'm printing the full shirt. So, if I can print the full shirt, and most people are just printing like a design that goes on the front. What's up, Fabulosis? Then that shouldn't need it either. I think if you do have, and this transfer paper that I'm using what's it called? It's the cheap transfer paper. It's the cheapest transfer paper that comes on the roll that I know of. What's up, Rachel? How you doing? Too much pressure will make it bleed, I think. I don't know because I don't know if you could tell, but it's real hard for me to close this heat press because I want the most pressure. Like for sublimation, you want good pressure. So like as y'all, I don't know if you could tell. I got to put a little force to it in order to close it. I'm thinking it's the paper that they get. I don't know. Jesse says I've had some to bleed through. I don't know. I'm thinking it's the paper. Like I don't know what kind of paper you using, Jesse, but like the paper that I use, like it's what is the name of it? It's I'm trying to think of where it's from. Texas. Is it Texas? What is the name of the place? I can't even think of the name of the place, but I know I've talked about it before in other videos. I'll be forgetting. I had a DTF hack that bled through, but when I do regular sublimation, it never has. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had it to bleed through. But if you I think I think that it's the paper. Zombie says this was years ago. Could have been cheap shirts too. Yeah, cause these shirts right here, and I've had people come on my live and talk about they only use a certain brand shirts because these are too thin and but I print on them and they don't bleed through. They customers don't like a certain brand of shirts because they too thin. But that's what I was using in the video and it didn't bleed through. So I just got to bag up this shirt and the rest of the shirt, and that's it. What time is it? 9:08. It only took me about an hour to screen print those 15, 18 shirts and do the all over print. It took about an hour, I think. Let me see. But I do still have to put these in a bag. Yeah, it only took like an hour. I think that's what it is, Jesse. Text print. It's the cheapest. It's the cheapest one. So it's not an expensive one. And I have also used the cheapest one from Amazon. I used the koala koala from Amazon. Mine was on like a 21M G420 thin shirt. I don't know. These right here are the Port and Company Performance. And I use the Gildan. I use the jerseys. I use what's the other brand? I can't even think of the other brand, but I use like five different brands actually because I used five different brands in the last video that I did, and none of them went. And see, another thing too, like that could be it distinct. You might have hit right on the head. Cause I'm gonna tell you, like when I first started doing t-shirts, I learned before I even knew what to do, like I did a lot of research because I didn't know what I was doing at all. And when you are printing transfers, you do not want to print a whole bunch of ink on those transfers. You do not want to, like I started off doing like the inkjet transfers. You do not want to put a bunch of ink on any transfers, even if it's not the inkjet transfers. That's like the ones you can buy from Walmart, the ones that's going to eventually wash out. Even if it's those, You don't want to put, even if it's sublimation, you don't want to put a whole bunch of ink on there. And I know a lot of people do that. A lot of people feel like they need to change it to photo quality. But if I go show you mine right now, it is on, it's on the basic print settings. It's not on, I'm not putting a whole bunch of ink down. That probably is why it's bleeding through. But as you see, like for this shirt right here, and I did a video, the last live stream video I did, show this, you know, this brand of shirt and four other brands. But and I use Sublimation in the other one too. I never use silky socks. And like the one up there, that shirt right there, that's my son. That's my son on that shirt. That was the first all over design that I ever did for my son. That was like when my printer first came in and everything. But anyway, um, you like my stuff is real bright. Like if y'all go back and watch all my videos, it's real bright. You do not want to put a whole bunch of ink down. You don't want to put it on photo quality. You don't want to, that's probably where, and that's also causing you. Yep, I have the F570, and Rachel says she used the regular ink settings also. Levi says mama drink some water. um I have probably drunk about 8 bottles of water today, Levi. I drink a lot of water because that's all I drink. I drink a whole lot of water all the time. I probably drink more than a gallon of water a day. But but yeah, you do not want to be putting a whole bunch of I do need to put my chapstick on. I don't have my chapstick. That's probably why you see I'm licking my lips. Cause I keep my chapstick in my glasses case and I didn't bring it over here. So that's maybe what you're talking about. But yeah, I do not change my printer settings to where I'm printing like photo quality because you don't need that for transfers. You don't need a whole bunch of ink, and then you're gonna be wasting ink. And my ink lasts for a long time, and I print. I do like the all over printing, and my ink lasts for a long time. Like right now, I'm on my last set of ink, so I do need to order another one, but that set is probably gonna last me for a while because the bottle I have not used all of the bottles of ink. I haven't poured it all in there yet. I have it set to high quality. Going to lower my settings and see. Yeah, just think. Try doing doing your experiment and see. But you do not need, like for transfers. I learned this like when I first started printing T-shirts. You don't need a whole bunch of. You don't need to set it on photo quality because that's just putting a whole bunch of ink down. And see that photo quality is made to go on to photo paper, and because you're not using photo paper, that paper, the transfer paper, is not absorbing it. You know, it's you just wasting a bunch of ink when you putting that on there. And not saying just you, but you know, like when you don't need it. That's like anybody that's doing it. Lisa says mine too. I love it. Yeah, and I haven't like I never changed it. Like a lot of people be like having to dial in the color settings and all that stuff. But I ain't never had to change the color. I just left it on what it was on when I got it. I did look at the settings and I know that it was not because I had several people asking me questions and I know that it was not like boosted up like where you print more ink. Levi, you can use that tank to print sublimation. Lisa says Epson F570 all the way. T-Town says love the F570. And Lisa says wow. But that Canon, it depends on the ink you use as well. It makes a difference. Now I use nothing but the Epson ink. I use nothing but the Epson ink because it's cheap because it lasts for a very long time. Like I had my printer since I think it was December 2020, I believe. Yeah, around December 2020, and I have only bought three things of ink, and I'm on the last set of ink right now. I'm on the ink number 3 because it came with 2 inks, but when you set it up, it used most of the 1 ink, and then you have 1 ink left. So I've only bought like 3 things of ink, and it does last for a very long time. City says I have the Epson 4800 and still have the same ink in it from the first time I got it a year ago. Levi says yes, you can. The bottles do not have a chip on them. I poked the hole, removed the original tank maybe, and put sublimation ink. I also have the 7720. It's kind of like that one a little better. And Lisa says I don't either. I just use textile. Yep. Lisa, you can get if you're talking about the Epson F570, I just bought an ink tank off of Amazon. It should be in either tomorrow or Wednesday. It is like $15. But that's what I use. I use the cheap ones. I don't remember if that's the one I used last time, but it was in my shopping cart, so I just bought it. Like in my save for later. I got thousands of things in my save for later on Amazon. But I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm gonna go ahead, get ready to get off of here. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna fold up this stuff before I go. I don't know. At least this one shirt I am gonna bag it up. I probably gonna do them all because I'm gonna probably drop these off in the morning since I'm not gonna really be here tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all jumping on here, and I will see y'all in another episode. But until then, y'all be blessed.